Hello, everybody. Let's make sure we're working here. I think we're good to go. Yeah, all right. What's up, everybody? Let's play some Magic. We are going to play some Gruul Midrange today. I'm testing out a few different decks. So I was testing out some Big Red, which I really liked, but it's just not quite good enough. It's just not Ingrath, which I can take it or leave it. I think the meta's kind of shifted to adapt to all the other Planeswalker decks, which really hurts this deck because it's kind of a similar strategy, just a little more aggressive in terms of creatures, like with Captain Lantern Storm and Tybalt, Saheeli, and Anger. Like, all these cards make creatures, and then also make more creatures, and then also become dragons later. So I think this strategy is pretty sound. I don't think it's very good right now. So we're moved on from that a little bit. Playing some Gruul mid-range to climb the ladder. This is Dylan Donegan's list, I believe. It is a pros list. It's not my list. No sideboard guide for it, so we're just doing it live. But yeah, that's really good. Basically, you play your mana accelerants, and then you play big creatures, and you attack them, and then you win. Which I'm down. Skargan Hellkite has been very good, way better than I thought he was going to be. I played a couple in my one in my sideboard last MCQ in my Big Red deck, and I'd upped it to 2 in the sideboard, and I was testing most recently. But it is very good, so I'm a huge fan of that card. So let's see what we got going here. Let's try and maybe we can get some packs too. Got some packs starting here. I think we're mid Diamond 3 right now, so we need to win a few to get up some Mythic. Well, it's the 9th. We have plenty of time to get to Mythic. We'll have to go on a winning streak some point this month, right? Oh man. So I got the stream ready for an hour or hour and a half or so. Then I gotta go play some basketball. Which is hilarious because I am super out of shape, but it is what it is. All right, this is a good hand. So we have our turn 1 mana accelerant, which gives us the option of going turn 2 Spellbreaker or turn 2 mana accelerant and shock. I don't think we're interested in playing Ghost Chamber Guardian. I like playing Ghost Chamber Guardian right away. Well, let's see what he takes here. This will be a little telling. Imagine he takes a Spellbreaker. Interesting. Takes the growth. Most scared of the Growth Chamber Guardian. Interesting. So I think we're gonna go Spellbreaker, and then next turn, assuming we draw a land, we can play Bolas and then Paradise Druid. And the turn after that, we got Hellkite. Alright, Mortify's cool. Still got our damage in. So we'll play this. We're going to play Paradise Druid. And then next turn we have a Hellkite. I mean, Cry the Carnarian wouldn't be great for us, but assuming we draw another land, we can still play Skargan Hellkite, which is fine. Kaya's Wrath. None of that, though. Make our Skargan Hellkite uncounterable. We're going to get some Hasty Haste. We're going to attack him for 8. Now sign me up. Kaya's Wrath, yeah, so Kaya's Wrath still wouldn't be great. Alright, well, because we got Domri around still, we can cast Nullhide Feryx, and then we attack it for 7, and then he kills it, and we kill him with Lightning Strike and Shock, or he just dies to be attacked for 7. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Turn target. Yeah, I think he's just dead, yeah. Alright, cool. So, what are we playing? We're playing Esper Planeswalkers. I like Carnage Tyrant, I like Vivian Reed in case they bring Lyra, and it gives us a little bit of a long game. Same deal with Collision Colossus. Mountain, because we're kind of going a little bit bigger. I don't like Growth Chamber Guardian, it dies very easily and gets into a situation where I mass and then he kills it and then we're out. Right, how do you think they're bringing in Lyra? Basilica Bellhaunt. Or do you think they're going Hero, Precinct 1, Thief of Sanity? Some world where I cut my shocks and lightning strikes and bring in lava coils. In case they're playing Basilica Bellhaunt. I think shock is slightly better against Thief of Sanity, but lava coil also kills Thief of Sanity. Collision Colossus kills it too. I do think that they will probably bring in Lyra. So maybe we play Collision Colossus, and then if we don't see anything, if we don't see a good target for it, we take it out. The worst case scenario is, we get plus 4 damage for 2 mana, where we can squeeze it in. This deck is sweet. I'm really enjoying it. I'm 18-8 since I started playing it Friday night, so 26 games, 69% win percentage. Pretty good. No Forest. This is much better. A lot of mana ramp with nothing to do, but the good thing about Paradise Druid is fail case scenarios, the beats. Oh yeah, we'll take that Llanowar Elves. Gives us turn 1 play, and that gives us something to do if we draw a turn 3. And this will draw out a cast down if he has it, presumably. Yeah, Tyrant Scorn. Good deal. Another Paradise Druid. Not exactly what we want. But like I said, we could just get our 2-1 beats on. Really weak to Cry the Carnarian, though. Which I don't know how good that is. I think it's probably pretty good.
I train every day. Know hone your prowess.
Kaya's Wrath.
I must stay focused.
Do I play the other Paradise Druid to kind of induce the Kaya's Wrath, or do I just make him answer me 1 for 1? I think we'll just stay put, because we really need... We're kind of threat light. So losing 2 beaters with 1 spell is not going to be good for us. This for Kindling Phoenix is perfect against the Kaya's Wrath, though. Like, actually perfect. We don't care about the Narset because we can't draw cards. So Kindling Phoenix is good here because if he Kaya's Wrath, I get it back. So I'm not scared about playing that out into a potential board wipe. And we're just gonna say go again because we know, like, as soon as he draws that white, like, we're dead. These creatures on the board are dead. He's not drawing it though, but at this point we got a 2-turn clock, so no real sense in adding to the board, because we can, if he draws the white, we can untap and then go Paradise Druid, Llanowar Elf, and have a pretty good board built back up. That's rough. That is. How did he put that on the stack if he conceded? That's weird. All right. Good games. So what does that put us at? Almost up to Diamond 3 or Diamond 2. All right. Here we go. So that went well, I would say. I do say something. Nelson. Just Nelson. Alright, Nelson. Whew. I got a mulligan. This we don't even have a forest. Here I'm more inclined to keep. Our opponent goes first. We get 2 chances to draw a land. So we get the scry. Turn 1 draw, turn 2 draw, so 3 chances to find a land. And our payoff is pretty high. Nice. I say our payoff is high because if we can get Nullhide Feryx on turn 3, I'm about that life. A little late, Lanny. That's what I call my Llanowar elves, I call him Lanny. Alright. So it looks like Bant Manipulation probably, or I'm sorry, Simic Manipulation, or maybe just Simic Beats. Shock. So I think we want to shock an Incubation Druid. Those can get out of hand. And the question is, do we want to play the Llanowar Elf to continue ramping? Or play the Growth Chamber Guardian to present some aggressive? Growth Chamber Guardian is going to be real bad if he gets another... It's real bad now. You can just pump this, like leave it up and block. So we'll play Llanowar Elves. Hopefully we draw a land. We're a little land light. Getting the beats in. Yeah, playing another spell. Another Paradise Druid. Okay. Alright, so we are 1 mana or 1 red short of playing Hellkite. We could play Nullhide Feryx. I would like the option to play my Shocks and Lightning Strikes if I draw them though. Without getting taxed on my mana. So Growth Chamber Guardian, make it a 4/4. Or Nullhide Feryx. Just attack. I guess my Shocks Line Strikes aren't even that good because Paradise Druids have Hexproof. So I guess we should just play this. I'm not going to offer the trade. Even though that trade might have been worth it because now he can... What I want to avoid is getting the stolen. So if I had offered the trade... If I wasn't so landlight, I might have, but I really want to cast Skargan Hellkite. Which will not line up well against this Hydroid Crisis because it's an 8/8. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, cool. Well, let's cast this. Alright. So my 6/6 and my 5/5 got nothing to do because he's got an 8/8. Next turn we can start going wide, just making 4/4s. With either Gruul Spellbreaker or Growth Chamber, or get another Growth Chamber. This is next turn I can offer a trade with Nullhide Feryx plus Skargan Hellkite to kill the Hydroid Crisis, but he's just interested in killing me, which I don't blame him. Nissa who shakes the world. And that's probably game. I could Stomping Ground, or I could Skargan Hellkite, get rid of both Paradise Druids. I don't know how good that is though. I don't think I can kill Nissa and not die in the Crackback. Let's try. Yeah, I don't think so. I guess I could attack and then Stomping and then Skargan Hellkite ability here and here. That leaves 1, 2, so it leaves me at 2. So 1, 2, 3/4 with 3 blockers. All of which are lethal. Or I could just get this down to 1. It leaves another attacker, though. Yeah, none of these are good. I think I lose in whichever case. Alright, well, I think we gotta try. Yeah, I think I'm just dead to whatever, because like this is 8, puts me at 2, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 attackers with 3 blockers, and they're all lethal. Yeah, that's not good enough. Guess we'll make him attack, though. Yeah, I guess I could play Spellbreaker. Or I could play Growth Chamber Guardian. I mean, if he doesn't see the attack, he doesn't see the attack. But yeah, I'm pretty deadsy. Alright, cool. So all he has to do is attack. But I guess we gotta make him do it, right? Ugh. He's like, alright, he's got 3 blockers. I have 4 attackers. Isn't he just dead on board? And the answer is yes. Was he gonna steal my stuff just to add insult to injury? He is gonna steal my stuff just to add insult to injury. Alright. So we knew, now we know he was playing the Enchanting Melody package at least. Alright. So I like Shock to kill his early mana ramp. Like Carnage Tyrant because it can't be stolen. I don't know how good Lightning Strike is here. I don't know if we know need the extra mountain we added. So Lightning Strike kills some of his early mana ramp. Also kills a Nissa token or a Nissa land. Also just shoots Nissa. I think having more repetitive damage in the ground would be better. So maybe if I put the Lightning Strikes and the mountain. We are kind of going bigger with Carnage Tyrant though, so maybe we need the mountain, but I don't. This Domri is probably not very good. Add the mountain instead of Domri. Maybe we cut the both Domris and bring in 2 Lightning Strikes. Alright. Yeah, Domri's like I just want to kill him as fast as possible. Domri can do that, but I don't really need the ramp. I guess the fight could be useful. But he's just got a bunch of mana dorks, so Lightning Strike is good against 2. Alright, let's roll with this. I haven't quite figured out a sideboard against these types of decks, so chat, if you have any tips or tricks, please let me know. Alright, well. The Kindling Phoenix it is. War Elves. How much do I care about War Elves? Because I have my turns. So I can go Paradise Shard, Phoenix, Hellkite. I can't let this War Elves live. Gotta bolt the bird. And next turn, maybe I draw Gruul Spellbreaker, or maybe Paradise Druid is just fine enough. Okay. Scargan Hellkite it is. Haste. So the counter here I don't think is super relevant, because it's going to be a long time before I just start picking off his Llanowar Elves and Paradise Druids. I'd rather just attack him as fast as I can. Maybe I should have gone through Kindling Phoenix first, and then Scargan Hellkite. That way I could present 8 damage in the air. Oh, well. I get to draw another Scargan Hellkite. That's good, too. Do I even care about his Nissa? Yes, I think I do. So there was one thought process that says, screw the Nissa. Just gonna attack him for 8 2 turns in a row. But I guess Nissa lets him double his mana, essentially. And that's not a business I want to be in. Gruul Spellbreaker doesn't have haste here. Or I could give it, but he'll just trade with the island, which maybe isn't the worst in the world. But I think playing the Rekindling Phoenix is probably just better. Or, assuming he has Mass Manipulation, or some effect to steal, I can just play the Phoenix. They're not going to be cute. Because if he can steal the Flyer, steal the Phoenix, presents a blocker. Alright, well, we just overwhelmed him with Hasty Dragons. I still think we want Lightning Strike. I guess Lava Coil. I guess there's no difference between Lava Coil and Lightning Strike. Can't think of any 4 toughness creatures they would bring in. Alright, well. I guess the Brontodons do attack well into the Nissa lands. So maybe Outgrow Chamber and Brontodon. Messing around with Growth Chamber seems like it would take quite a while. They attack poorly into those lands. This gives me not a lot of early plays, though. Maybe we're going to Lightning Strike for his Mana Dorks. Alright, so since we're on the draw, the Lightning Strike to kind of keep his mana down a little bit, I suppose. And the Brontodons to attack into the Nissa token, or Nissa land, seems good. Seems fine to me. So we have Stomping Ground into Lightning Strike into Spellbreaker into Ferox. Sign me up. Yup. It's going according to plan. Now the question is, do I Spellbreaker haste or I don't think so. I think I Spellbreaker Spellbreaker counter because that attacks into a Nissa land. It's kind of relying on that incubation druid a lot, it looks like. Alright, well, attack. Can't play the shock after we play this Nullhide Ferox, but we got a 6/6, so who needs a shock, right? Even if he steals my Spellbreaker, Nullhide Ferox attacks into it nicely. And they concede. Alright. 2-0. Up to Diamond 2. Not bad. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. And I do. I need a new chair. Anybody has recommendations of what kind of chair I should get, let me know. This chair is not great. It's terrible for my back, which is not good to begin with. So here we can go Llanowar Elves into Spellbreaker, into hopefully if we draw another land, it'll be a turn early on all our spells, which is what we're trying to do here. These sleeves are cool. I should get some. I want the Liliana ones though. There's a land. Alright, so we're going to get our haste on. I guess he could be playing Bant with Nissa, in which case the 4/4 is probably better, but we're just going to attack. We're just here for the attacks. Yeah, so maybe the 4/4 would have been better, but again. So he's a turn away from playing Nissa. I guess he could hold up Frilled Mystic. I'm trying to decide if I want to shock this Incubation Druid or continue to develop my... Well, I can't even develop my game plan because I don't have a forest or a mountain for my Rekindling Phoenix. So might as well shock this. And then attack. Hopefully he was relying on that. Not that I wouldn't want an unfair game of Magic or anything. I think if I did have a mountain there, I think the right move would have been to play my Rekindling Phoenix. Interesting.
I can no longer stand by and watch. Let's try this.
So I do think we're supposed to play this haste, even though he technically could have Nissa. But we're going to play this to be more mana efficient. I guess we could have played the Skargan Hellkite too.
This is hardly my
But I can still use the Llanowar to knock off that and knock that off. And then we have 9 damage coming at him next turn, potentially 10 if we attack the Llanowar Elves, if we draw land, which puts him in Lightning Strike range. They're not putting a +1/+1 counter on the Hellkite, I guess. Oh, now he's dead if he does anything that's... So I guess he could have Frilled Mystic, which would explain why he shocked, or he could have Frilled Mystic, or he could also have Chemister's Insight. I think it's more likely that he has Frilled Mystic. And how do we play around Frilled Mystic? We play around Frilled Mystic by playing Gruul Spellbreaker. Giving it haste. Yep. So it's not going to resolve anyway. We will Lightning Strike this. Attack my opponent for 5. That puts him in lethal range from my Rekindling Phoenix next turn, or Skargan Hellkite. So I guess I could have saved my Lightning Strike because he's at a virtual... Because he would be at 5 because he's going to attack on the ground. He'd be a virtual 2. Which still leaves him dead. And it would have comboed really well here. Main deck Lyra Dawnbringer. That is a bold move. Alright, well. I guess maybe I should have saved my Lightning Strike, because then I could have sat back and waited 2 turns and just killed him in the air eventually. Or killed him through Lightning Strike plus Skargan Hellkite counteries ability. But he can't attack now. And he's dead in 2 turns if he does nothing. Because if he attacks, he goes to 9. I swing back for 9. Unless he has another Lyra Dawnbringer, which I doubt it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't do both. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. I guess we should... There's just no real value in killing the Llanowar Elves. He has a ton of mana anyway. And I might as well just wait till his turn to do it. Yeah, no sorcery restriction here, so I can just... And maybe he doesn't see it. Maybe he doesn't attack again with the Lyra Dawnbringer, which I don't think he can, and I just Skargan Hellkite, untap Skargan Hellkite. Yeah. I think we got it. Skargan Hellkite coming in clutch. Alright, cool. We did it. Even through a Lyra. I think we were a little aggressive for him to deal with the Lyra. Alright, so again, I like the shock to deal with his early mana ramp. I like the Vivian Reed here to deal with the Lyra, especially and the same with the Collision Colossus. Gruul Chamber Guardian is an easy first cut all the time. Maybe I'm not supposed to be cutting it all the time. What's up, Samuel? How's it going? Maybe I'm not supposed to be cutting it all the time. But it seems like an easy cut. Carnage Tyrant can't be countered and attacks through Lyra. I'll need a mountain now. Domri is probably not good enough. I guess I can fight. So I guess it is another out to Lyra between Skarg and Hellkite and Nullhide Ferox, so maybe it is good enough. Maybe we want to cut the lightning strikes. Maybe on the play we want Domri, on the draw we want lightning strike. That's what I'm going to conclude. Because there's a higher chance he just goes Incubation Druid and I want to kill it. Whereas Domri is not super good in that case, but on the play, I can play Domri and fight my Paradise Druid on its Incubation Druid. Which is not as good. Not as good on the draw. Because I presumably would have gotten one activation out of it. So I think I a little overestimated my record when I was talking about this deck last night, if these statistics are correct. But I am 20-8 as of now, so 71% win percentage, which is pretty good. Climbing from Platinum to Diamond. Alright, so Band Flash. I think our matchup's probably pretty good, but we do have a lot of slow clunkers that Frilled Mystic is very good against. I think we can keep this. We have an Answer for Lyra in our hand, which I like. We have our turn 2 play and a Paradise Druid, and if we draw one land, we're on Nullhide Ferox, so we'll be in business. Forgot to put sleeves in my deck. I'm going to scuff up my cards. There's our land. Excellent. We do have to lead with Rootbound Crag. I guess we don't have to lead with Rootbound Crag, though. But I don't like representing Mountain for shock and then not shocking. I guess that might be controversial, I suppose. So next turn we can play Ferox, which maybe I don't want to play Ferox. Because that cuts me off my Vivian Reed and my Collision Colossus. But I guess it also attacks through Lyra pretty well. Huh. I'm actually just going to go with Gruul Spellbreaker here. He's probably playing Nissa, but I don't see Nissa here. And we have a Hellkite if we draw a land to attack the Nissa. And he's on 0 green mana so far. Baffling and my Paradise Druid, or my Spellbreaker. That makes sense. Ugh, that's rough. Not exactly what we wanted. But now we'll just play our 6/6 and jam. I guess if I consider Baffling in, maybe Nullhide Ferox is the better play. But I still think I wanted to retain my right to play Vivian Reed on curve and just start plussing. Because now, if he plays Lyra Dawnbringer, I just attack, and he blocks it. And, like, this just attacks through Lyra. Ooh, interesting. Tolsmir, Friend of Wolves. What does this do? Seems good. Seems real good. Alright, cool. Still can't do anything. Because my mana source was destroyed. We're attacking though. If he wants to trade the 3/3/3/3, that's cool because it opens up Vivian Reed next turn. Fine with me. And now I can shock his Paradise Druid, which I actually don't know how worth it that is. that's probably fine. He's got one card in his hand. What does Shock get? Frilled Mystic, I suppose. Nissa, who shakes the world. Annoying, but I guess we could have saved our Shock and killed and Shock Nissa, who shakes the world, and then count on drawing a land to attack it down with Scarring Hellkite. Maybe that would have been a better use of our Shock. Who's to say? Give me that land. Land. We are in a little bit of trouble, though. Because he's going to make another 3/3, attack me for 8. I go to 6, and then I kind of am on blocking duty. So maybe our Shock would have been better saved. Because he had 100 mana anyway, so I guess there's no difference. Yeah, because I could have killed the Nissa. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. Because if I attack the Nissa, I'm just dead on board. I guess I could attack the Nissa, play Vivian, minus to get a blocker for Baffling, and I go to minus 3/3. I go to 1. I think that's probably the best thing to do here. Because then I can trade, because he doesn't have any reach. And maybe I save a life here because he attacks the Vivian.
I'll be back.
Give me that dino. Yeah, so I go to 1 here. And I can set up a wall if I draw a land. No, I'm still dead if I draw a land because he'll have 3 attackers and I'll be at 1. Yeah. I think it's right of him just to go for it here. I do not think there's a card. I guess if I draw a creature and then creature with Vivian, which is not something that I did. Can't even play my Stomping Ground. What do we got here?
Knows the wilds like I do.
Yeah, if I had drawn a creature, I think we would have been in pretty good shape, actually. Because I could have... If I had drawn a Llanowar Elves, that would have been perfect. Yep, I think we're just dead. I think we're just dead. Alright, come at me. See if you can do the math. I guess maybe I should have... Maybe I should have been better to get Nullhide Ferox and leave 1 mountain up. What? Where was I too aggressive that game? I think I should have saved the Shock. I think that was a mistake. I don't know if I was too aggressive. Fill me in. Yeah, I got in 2 damage though. So, and then what was I doing with it anyway? It lived, right? So maybe we want to play Thrashing Brontodon because he's playing. I don't agree with that. Because he makes another attacker goes wide, it opens up his, like, if he draws Hydro Crisis off the top, he can attack and then Hydro Crisis for 1,000,000. What I should have done... I disagree with that. What I should have done is I should have saved my Shock and not killed his... If I save my Shock there, I think we stabilize and probably win. Because then, instead of 2 attacks at Nissa, I only have to attack once at Nissa. Ugh. Alright, this is better. Don't want another shock. And this just kills me if I don't kill it. He just makes infinite 3/3s. Alright. Shock this. I'm gonna get in my beats with this one mana, with this Llanowar Elves. I like the shock there instead of the Brontodon, because we're not doing anything on turn 4 as it stands right now anyway. Right, so cast that. Hopefully we can draw a mountain. That would be great. Followed by another mountain. The only draw in my deck that's bad is anything that's expensive. Well, Llanowar Elves wouldn't be great. Ripjaw freaking Raptor. I can't even cast my Rekindling Phoenix. I think we're dead. I mean, we're not dead. If we draw a red source, we can just kill him in the air without ever having to attack into the 4/5. But if we wait too long, he's just gonna beat us down, and I don't want to block because I don't want to give him a card. Like, and this double blocks are bad anyway. He's just doing it for me, though. Keep on. Guess he's gonna play. Ugh. That's so annoying. Here, I will make a dragon with a counter, though, because it blocks Ripjaw Raptor. Happy? And then eventually we can start off his attacks and swing for 14 in the air in one go. Is my plan. Now the question is Nissa enough of a problem where I want to attack it? I don't think so. Attacking Nissa is bad, I think. If I attack them, no, I like doing, I guess, I like doing nothing and I can win next turn. Because if I play my Phoenix, go to 9, +4 on the Hellkite, that's a win next turn. If I play the Hellkite with haste, problem is I could have Frilled Mystic, which would screw my plan up. Attack them, go to 9. They attack me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Alright, my plan is to hopefully they don't have Frilled Mystic or Entrancing Melody, or Prison Realm, or anything to disrupt my plan. Or Hydroid Krasis. I mean, yeah, it looks like they're gonna steal my stuff. Yep. Well, I couldn't beat that anyway, so regardless of what I did. Yeah, okay, we lose. So even if I had played the other way and kept my dragon back, we couldn't be mass manipulation. If I attacked with the dragon last turn instead of playing it defensively, they would have been at 10, and they would have been at 6, 2 if I played the next dragon hasty, which still isn't dead. So yeah, I don't think I was winning that game. We did get a prize pack though. I have I've collected all the rare cards in this set. I don't know how I feel about that. I have no clue how I feel about that. Alright. Cool. So I have all I can't have all the mythics. I guess it must have just popped out a rare, and then when you get a rare, it just replaces it with gems. Alright, let's run again. This is a keeper. Force into Spellbreaker. Looks like I have to play Spellbreaker non-hasty, though. My least favorite kind of Spellbreaker. Because I bet he goes, Interesting, we're playing the Feather deck. Maybe it was just better to go Elf, and then play Scarring Hellkite on the next turn. Maybe not. Alright, so we could go Paradise Druid. So if we play Stomping Ground untapped, we have 3 green. Yeah, we can do everything. So we can play Elf. Elf. Paradise Druid. Get at me. No attacks. And then we'll play Hellkite, and we'll play Hellkite with a counter. Because in this instance, picking the Vanguards is really good. Alright, cool. We did it. So I think he's playing the Feather deck because he's playing Defiant Strike, which doesn't really see much play other than the Heroic style deck. But I thought they didn't play Adanto Vanguard, but what do I know? He probably brings in Lyra. Bringing all the removal seems good. Probably brings in enchant-based removal too. Alright, what do we want to cut? Cut Domri. Cut Growth Chamber Guardian. So we could cut some Paradise Druids. Yeah, I think that's good. I guess how hard do we want to hedge the bringing in Lyra? I bet they bring in Lyra, and it's good against Feather too, so it's probably just good. Alright, I think this is the play. Now, do we want any Thrashing Bronzodons? Because they, other than Spellbreaker, because they played defense the same against Vanguard, and they are also good against enchantment-based removal. All right, maybe on the play we're supposed to take the Spellbreaker, but the draw, I think Vanguard's pretty good, or not Vanguard, on Bronzodon, because it blocks most of his creatures the same way. Alright, well, we're going to find out, I guess. Alright, mulligan them all away. Send them to the bottom. We don't want them. Temp Texture's Legionnaire. No blocks. Nice. So we'll shock this before it gets out of hand. Unfortunate that I can't play my Bronzodon. I guess I could have played Bronzodon, but then it just a potential he has Defiant Strike or whatever, and then it just becomes too big. And then Shock is useless against it, so. And then we'll play Rekindling Phoenix next turn. I think we're in a good spot. I think we are in a good spot. We do have a lot of lands, though, so I would like to draw some business. Prison Realm. Yeah, Bessie's got to take the Bronzodon, so. Otherwise, I just get my Phoenix back. Lava Coil not the best draw as it stands. But it's good against whatever they play. Even it's good against Vanguard because I can just Lava Coil and make a take 4 and then hit him for 4. His Lava Coil is real good though. Kite's super good though. I do think we are supposed to put a counter though, because it's good against Vanguard. This puts it out of the range of Lava Coil. Well, or they're just binding it and then I get no value out of it. You know, 6 one way, half dozen the other. So it looks like they went way bigger than we thought they were going to. My draws are probably better than their draws, but not when I'm drawing land. It seems they got a handful of reactive spells, and I'm shut off Hellkite, which is probably the best card in my deck. I guess Ferex is pretty good. He has to pay 3 to draw a card. All right. So maybe he's stuck with the wrong half of his deck, quote unquote. This is a 2-turn clock, and there's a Thrashy Bee. Yeah. So I think we're gonna win this turn. So we do this. We get me back a Hellkite. We attack, and then we attack for 10, and then we take Hexproof away and we Lightning Strike them. That's 12. 13. Alright. Well, that went well. Alright. Looks like we got 15 more minutes or so. Then I gotta start getting ready. Go play some basketball. I should probably check the bus. Excuse me while I check the bus schedule. Make sure I don't, LSN, that name seems familiar. Let's see, we're going to, I'm not going to tell you where we're going. Don't want you to stalk me. I don't know about this hand. I think this is too slow. This hand is much better. Where to? Yeah, we're keeping this. So I use this app called Transit, and I just spent 30 seconds trying to figure out where to go, and it's not intuitive. The user interface is terrible. So transit devs, if you're listening, that's how I feel about it. Mirror match, eh? Both on the mall. Phoenix is good in the mirror match. Game 1, because they probably don't play Lava Coils. If they do, it's probably not the full 4. And he was really relying on the Llanowar Elves' money. I like Paradise Druid better here, because we could play Domrian or Bolas, and it still ramps us, but Paradise Druid, I just think it was better. Alright, so plays 1 land, plays Llanowar Elf, we shock, and we win. Okay, cool. So mirror match. I always have trouble siding in the mirror match. So I usually side like this. Let me know if you think this is wrong. But I usually side in Garnish Tyrants. Oops. Lava Coils, Shocks, and this land. And I take out Growth Chamber Guardian. And some amount of ramp on the Paradise Druids usually. I guess Vivian Reed isn't the worst, but it just dies so quick. He's got so many creatures, it's really hard to protect. But it does kill Skargan Hellkite. The Collision Colossus. I think I might be undervaluing this card in the mirror because it helps me win fight. DeAndre 8, what's up, my friend? What's that snowflake by your name? That's cool. So Collision Colossus helps win fights straight up. And it kills the Skargan Hellkites. Maybe I want that into play. I think we'll hold off on that for now. Maybe it's just better than Lightning Strike, because Lightning Strike doesn't have a lot of relevant targets. I think it's just better than Lightning Strike. That's what we're gonna go with. Lightning Strike doesn't hit Spellbreaker, it doesn't hit Brontodon, it doesn't hit Feryx. It does do 1/2 of killing Rekindling Phoenix. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Oh, yeah. Was that a Twitch-wide event? I guess I wasn't paying attention, which makes me feel bad. I don't know about this hand. So, I mean, I think we keep this hand because it's got stuff to do and we're on 6. But we really would like a... forest. That is not a forest. Maybe we'll just shock his Llanowar Elves MTG again. Another Llanowar Elves. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. What deck did you end up playing? I didn't get a chance to go, but if Hill Edward's still in chat, I know he went. But what archetype did you draft? Or sealed, I suppose. Another removal spell. So I don't love using that there, but that's just gonna get out of hand. Because like if he goes Rekindling Phoenix, it's a little worrisome. Next turn we can play Hellkite. We got double Hellkite. And did you open any money? That's the key question. What was the sweet cards you opened? Nisu Shakes the World, not bad. Attack my Bolus down. Or my Domri down.
Can't finish the job. We won't answer other gifts.
Now I gotta figure out if I want... I think I want the counter, even though I could attack Nissa this turn. This presents a blocker for the forest. I guess he could plus again and attack around it, but he sacrifices a forest that way. And next turn I can haste this Skargan Hellkite, and we can attack. Or I could just even ping it. Yep. So he brought in Collision Colossus. We were on the same wavelength. Yeah, it's not good for me though.
Behold, nature's true power.
I think we're just dead. I guess we do have one more Hellkite. Carnage Tyrant. Do we have the lands? We don't. We need one more land. Carnage Tyrant is intriguing. Red-black. Huh. Green more aggressive than red-black. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought. That's pretty sweet. I know Elward played black-white changelings, which seems like a cool deck. Said he had a Cat Lord and a Sliver Lord, and a stuff that affects slivers is pretty sweet. Now I'm kind of priced into attacking this because I can't let it ultimate. I wanted to keep developing my board, so Nullhide Feryx is a must.
Cease this aggression.
Still blocks really well. Still the biggest thing on the battlefield. I guess he could attack me for Do I just die? He attacks for 12, so it's 9, 13, 14 now. I can live another turn, but I think if he attacks all out both turns, I think I just die. Yep. He figured it out. I tried Nissa in this deck, and I wasn't a huge fan. Maybe I need to give it another shot, because every time it's played against me, it's really good. Maybe in the sideboard? Another Nullhide Ferox. Yeah, I'm just dead. What's up, John? Yeah, so I actually made a character at like I made a character at like 5 o'clock this morning. Like woke up to get some water, and like I was like kind of like half awake, half asleep, and I thought it was like 9 o'clock, honestly, or like 7:30. But I sat down on my computer, made a character without my glasses on, so I hope I spelled the name of the name of my character right, and then went back to bed. So he's just hitting the starting zone right now. Yeah, so we're talking about Final Fantasy 14. Just made a character for that. Let's see. Oh, red blue. Okay. Oh, yeah, red blue seems a little more aggressive. I could buy that. Wonder if he's not playing Skargan Hellkite because he's playing Nissa instead. We haven't seen it in 2 games. I think we like it still, though, because I think it's still just good. Lightning Strike, Threshing Bronzedon, Paradise Druid. I like the ramp. Alright, let's roll with this. Would we rather have Paradise Druid than Domri? Maybe, actually. Were they still down to 330? Yeah, so red blue makes a little more sense to be aggressive. Hellraiser Orc. Wonder if I can card that. Card Hellraiser Orc. Two creatures you control have haste and attack each combat available. That's my type of card. Wow. So the first sliver, that's some money, right? So we can't ramp anything out this turn, so we'll play our tap Stomping Ground, get into beats, and the next turn we can go Phoenix or Ferox. Probably Ferox, because he can't remove it. And just attack him for a bunch. It does turn off our Lava Coil. And our Shock. But that's going to be almost impossible for him to remove. Is Ursa the Bear Lord? That's a little annoying. Alright, so do we want to shock his Llanowar Elves? I think we're probably better served just playing this. Again, because he's got the 6/6 to deal with, and it's going to be really hard for him to deal with. Give me that land. Give me that land. Ugh. If I'd drawn a land, I could have, So I think we're still just supposed to... Nope, not here. If I'd drawn a land, I could have removed abilities and then Lava Coiled the Phoenix. If he blocks it, though, I can remove abilities and shock the Phoenix, which I would be about. Yes. And he can't shock my thing in response. Best I hope you tapped right, which it did. Alright, there we go. Problem solved. Wow, that's a lot of money. That's some money, though. Good for you. The bear card is so cool. I wish, like, If I play Commander, I would definitely build a Bear Commander deck. I think that would be pretty sweet. I was reading on MTG Finance or MTG Stocks or whatever, one of those websites, MTG something, the one that does like the weekly report of what goes up and what goes down. And a card called Pale Bears spiked like those Pale Bear. Yeah, 2/2 for 3 green Island Walk. Spiked like 300% up to like $3 just because of the commander implications, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, we are going to pay 2 life. We're going to get our Rekindling Phoenix. The next turn we have Lava Coil for anything he plays. So the worst thing he could play would be a Skargan Hellkite on 5. Otherwise we can just Lava Coil away, whatever it is, because we have the mana to yeah. So he's going to take 6. Oh, we can do it again next turn. Man, we are living the dream. Living the dream. Lava Coil this, attack for 6, and then he's got to play a blocker. Otherwise, if he keeps the Llanowar Elves back to block, we can just Lava Coil that. Because we have to be careful if he doesn't tap any mana of double Lightning Strike. But that's so unlikely. Oh yeah. We got it. Because he's going to untap his Stomping Grounds. We're going to Lava Coil his land away and just attack him. And then we got it. This Nullhide Feryx did so much work. Got him. Nullhide Feryx is just unbeatable. I think we have time for one more game here, so let's try and get our 10th pack here. I think we can get Diamond 1 if we win too, so let's go on a high note, shall we? The Orc is a 3/2 with Echo. You have to pay 1 red not to sacrifice him on your second upkeep. And if he dies, deal 2 damage to target player or planeswalker. Seems like a lot of utility. Hellraiser Goblin. Yeah. Hellraiser Goblin's my kind of card too, but 3/2 with Echo where you have to pay 1. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. How much does it cost to cast? 2/2 for 1 what? So 2 mana for a 3/2? I assume he has haste. That's pretty sweet. Ugh, these are the types of hands where I don't know why I play this deck. Because this hand is good. You know, if I had a Llanowar Elf or something, this would be a Snap Keep. But I don't think we can keep this. We go first. So what's the best case scenario? We got 2 shots to draw a land. Which according to my little app we have installed here is about a 40% chance. And what's the payoff? We play Domri. Yeah, I don't think this is good enough. This isn't much better. Can we play this? Yes, I have decided. Alright, so next turn, we're a little behind, but if next turn we have an untapped land and we can Llanowar Elves and Shock in the same turn. Which, the plus side here is maybe he sees I'm short on land and he just keeps shocking my Llanowar Elves, which I prefer to him shocking me. Because if I don't draw lands, I'm just going to lose this game, so. Yeah. So, next turn, we need to... So, if he has Chain Whirler here, I think we're just deadsies. Yup. Alright, so untap land, that's step 1. So we want to shock his Lava Runner. Step 2 is draw another land and play Spellbreaker. I guess if he has a runaway Steamkin. So but I really want to preserve my life total because I'm so far behind. Every point matters. Another Cheney. Okay. Another untapped land. Alright. We're getting there. And I think I'm just priced into blocking it, even if he has like this, like the removal spell for the Spellbreaker. So like if he attacks with Chain Whirler, I block, he shocks it, you know, first strike, whatever. I just can't take the damage, so. Yeah. There's some more lands. Okay. Now if he's got a Lightning Strike, we lose, I think. But otherwise, we might be in business. Assuming if we draw another Nullhide Feryx, that'd be great. I guess he could have double Lightning Strike. But then he wouldn't be able to cast it if he has a land, because he got to take the Hexproof away. Did anybody else go to the Modern Horizons pre-release this weekend? Again, I think we just got to block. If he's got it, he's got it. Turns out he has it. Which is fine. Yeah, alright. We did. Alright, so sideboarding versus red. I like the shock, I like the removal. And this is where I get tripped up. Do I want to bring in the Brontodon or the Mountain? Like, Llanowar Elves and Paradise Druids are very bad against Chain Whirler. So maybe we just bring in 2 Brontodons and roll with that. Because we'll have early stuff to do between our removal spells and our Growth Chamber Guardian. Domri doesn't seem great either, so bring that in. Maybe we live in 1 Llanowar Elves, just, yeah, more land. Yeah, that's, yeah. I mean, I've cut it on my ramp sources, so leaving me with 8, 16. I guess I still have 24 sources, so plenty of land. I could play Carnage Tyrant, but that seems very slow. Collision Colossus seems meh. Domri's got a pretty high upside, I suppose. Just another removal spell. Or Llanowar Elves, with the off chance I draw it in my opening hand. I'll just take the one Domri. I think it's got a higher upside. Llanowar Elves I ramp, but I got stuff to do early anyway. Between the shocks, Growth Chamber Guardians, Lava Coils, Lightning Strikes. And Domri will let me basically fight, like my Thrashing Bronze, or my Nullhide Feryx, Rekindling Phoenix, Kargan Hellkites are just basically like free fights. But I can't draw any lands. I brought in more land, Man Pepper, I did. Alright, well I gotta mulligan this. This is a good mix of spells and lands. So I don't like keeping the land on top there even though we have this 5-drop because we're going to draw more lands. Alright, I'm not going to shock that now. Because I don't have a turn 2 play anyway. And I'd rather take out a... Runaway Steamkin if he plays it. Well, then I get the stage lit up on me. This is tough because next turn I'm gonna wanna play my Spellbreaker, but then he's gonna play Steamkin. I think I just have to eat my medicine there. So these are good blockers. Slivers and Horizon. Slivers seem sweet regardless. Are there enough? I haven't paid too much attention. Are there enough slivers where you can't? Yeah, I know. I can hear him in the background. There's literally nothing I can do. So that's my bird in the background. My wife is not feeling. Is very sick, and the bird woke up because it's morning, so the bird wakes up. and she moved him into the room with her. It sounds like, and he's very chirpy in the morning. So I apologize that you can hear that in the background. I gotta live with it. I do think Misu can be fun sometimes. I do think that we'll set some kind of subscriber goal and have a Misu cam, maybe like 10 subscribers or something, and I'll buy a webcam and I'll put it in Misu's cage. Alright, well I can't let this runaway Steamkin... Can't let this runaway Steamkin get too crazy. He didn't attack last turn. He's got 2 of them though, which is kind of annoying. So I think my 4/4 is kind of holding them off. The Hellkite can wait. I would like to draw another Lava Coil or removal effect for the Steamkin. Shock's not going to be good enough, unfortunately. This tells me that he has Lightning Strike, which I think is okay, honestly, because it's a 2-for-1, and I can play Hellkite, which it's even harder for him to remove that way. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just wanted to. So he should have done that. He should have done that after blocks were declared, because he would have gotten 1 more damage with his G2 Lava Runner. Which is a little weird. But it is what it is, I suppose. Frenzy, that's bad news, Bears. That is not good news. I love this dragon. Alright, well, I guess it puts him in a tough spot. He's got to have a Lightning Strike off the top. I guess he could Dragonfleet Daredevil. And the fact that he's attacking really tells me he has a Lightning Strike on the top of his deck. But what's the downside here? I think I got nothing to do with my mana, so I think I'd rather just take the 2. Maybe he doesn't have it. Oh, he had it in hand. He had the Daredevil Lightning Strike in my graveyard. So good on us. We figured it out. Maybe he has a Shock on the top of his deck. No, okay, he's just going for me. Steamkin's gonna be online. Yeah, we're in some trouble here. Oh well, that's a good draw. It's a very good draw actually. So we'll do that. It's pretty sweet. And then we have enough lands to have enough mana to activate Scarring Hellkite's ability, which see if he plays a Viashino Pyromancer off the top or something. So that way we can that's good. We can ping maybe I should have brought it. Yeah, I did bring in Thrashing Bronze, so Bronzetown would be a good draw. Interested to see if he attacks here. I mean, I think it's kind of priced into attacking, so I don't think I can play around whatever is on the top of his deck. Because like, it could be bad for me, but I mean, even if he is dead on the top of his deck, I think he also still makes this attack. Alright, so we'll take out his Lava Runner. Don't shock me, bro. Steamkin, okay. This is really good, actually. This is... Alright. I'm liking this, alright. And I think we can attack. We gotta start turning the corner. We have this Lightning Strike for this Chain Whirler, but we gotta kill him at some point. And, like, we just kind of hope he bricks, which is, like, is a high hope, I think. Shock me, okay. Or you can just burn me out and none of this matters. Another Frenzy, okay. Kind of like that, because now he's a lot farther away from activating his hand. Strike you. Okay, now we got some blockers. This is the script we need to win. I don't know. We might be a touch too slow. But he's dead next turn if he, like, he's kind of in a weird spot, because if he attacks, then he's just dead in the crackback. But he could just go lightning strike, and then I lose. So, yeah, so he didn't shock me, which is interesting. Because I think he realizes that he's in a bad spot. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Rekindling Phoenix is very good off the top for him. Alright, we'll attack with the Hellkite. This presumably blocks the Phoenix. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just dead. Maybe that was really bad, actually. Yeah. I should have attacked with both to force him to block, because I have a card in hand. I thought he would block. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, we done messed up. Maybe not. No, yeah. Because if we'd blocked with the... If we'd attacked... Okay. Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I thought about that in my head, and then I was like, it does one apiece. Alright, yeah, so obviously we're going to do that on his turn. I mean, he could just go lightning... Again, this could just all just be moot. Yeah, no, you're right. Well, I would have figured it out, I think. I thought about it. Oh, alright, cool. We did it. We did it. Alright, so. I'm going to board differently on the Hill Edwards. Saving the day. That's what the sword next to your name is for, right? Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna ask. So after this match, I'm gonna go shower, and then that's fine with me. I think that's a good idea. I was gonna check the bus first, but I think that's probably a good idea. All right, how are we sideboarding now? That's step one. Do we want collision? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the same. All right, sounds good. See ya. Maybe I won't win this game without you. Who knows? Thanks. Thanks for joining. All right, this is a good hand. We got removal. We got walls. Our opponent does nothing on the first turn. Guess we'll see how Domri is here. We got a Hellkite. Now we just gotta draw lands. So we're gonna take the damage from the Pyromancer, and then we are going to probably Lightning Strike his whatever he plays, and then play our... Oh, that's so annoying. Double lights, interesting. Short on lands, it looks like. Alright, so kill that. Play our Gruul Spellbreaker, which he could, if he plays land, he could Lightning Strike Shock, and then let the Chain Whirlers go away, and that's fine. It's fine with me. Yeah, his light up the stages weren't great, because he didn't hit lands with it, and he's kind of constrained on the mana. Because if he doesn't hit a land, he could Lightning Strike me out off of his gained cards, and that's just like not very good at all. So, I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Lava Coil's probably the best card he could have in his hand, but again, he wastes everything that he had. And then we play our Rekindling Phoenix, forcing him to have another Lava Coil. And if he doesn't, we play Domri, fight whatever he plays. And we're in a good spot. Or I could Domri plus Lightning Strike the Lava Runner attack. Yeah. I like that. Because the next turn we can play the Hellkite.
I look forward to seeing you.
So I like this better
I bow.
than fighting with my Phoenix. Because it puts my Domri... We get the same result. It puts my Domri on 4 instead of 1. Or 2. No, on 1. Alright, so that tells me that he... And that would have been really bad if I tried to fight, because he would have done that in response, and that just would have been a disaster. Tells me he's got a Chain Whirler. No, Phoenix. Interesting. Another Thrashy Bee, but we are going to
We won't answer.
make our Great Wall of Hellkite. And then I think next turn we can attack, and if he blocks, then we can Hellkite it away, and if he doesn't, we'll just play the other Hellkite. I think we're in a pretty good spot. I'm at 16 still. Chandra's pretty good, but I think we'll probably just beat him before then.
Light it up.
Alright, so let's attack first. Guess we don't have to attack with the Phoenix. Because then we lose the egg, potentially. But I'd like to kill him, so that's fine. We don't even have to... We can even still develop our board, because we can fight Domri against... we can fight one of these cards against the egg. And then we can play Bronzedon. So we might lose our Phoenix in the process. But I think that's okay. So now we can fight here to here. And we continue to develop our board with this Thrashing Bronzedon. And then we're in a good spot here.
Sit back and watch it burn.
Now he's a little flooded. Alright. Good job. Good job, stream team. Alright, made it to Diamond 1. Alright. This deck is good. I think I'm like 22-9 or something with it. I'm a huge fan of that. Alright, we got our pack, we got our card. Overflowing Insight, cool. So we have all the rares. I don't know if that's embarrassing or cool. You tell me, chat. Embarrassing that we have all the rares or cool that we have all the rares? I don't know. Alright, but I must depart. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I really appreciate everyone sticking around. You can give me a follow here to see when I go live. So DeAndre8, thanks for coming around. Hill Edward, Man Pepper, everyone who's lurking. I appreciate you. Follow me here to see when I go live. I upload all my videos to YouTube, Brightside TCG, if you want to watch later. And I also I'm on Twitter at Brightside TCG, which I tweeted the other day at Luis Salvato, and then he responded, and then Ifra responded, and then Andre Strowski responded, and then Sebastian Pozzo responded. A bunch of pros responded. My biggest magic accomplishment by far. So, cool. Alright, everybody, have a good Sunday, have a good week, and I'll see you maybe one night this week, but definitely next Sunday. No, not next Sunday. Next Sunday is Father's Day. Not next Sunday. One night this week. Alright, have a good one.